What it is, y'all, it is your old boy Pilk, and if you guys are enjoying the content that I'm bringing to you, make sure you hit that old like button and the subscribe button, because that lets me know through the analytics what kind of content you guys are enjoying on the channel. Now, I want to come to you today with kind of I don't want to call it a shallow video, but this video is kind of... like, I'm a little disappointed in Dokkan this year. Like, obviously, we made the troll video, Dokkan of the Dead, blah, blah, blah. Had a lot of fun with that. And every year, I always get that group of people that's like, you know it's just an April Fool's. It says hashtag April Fools in the description. That shows up right beneath the video. Like, I know, guys. I know it's April Fool's. But we have a lot of fun. Like, I really enjoy doing those videos for you guys. But... every year, pretty much, we get something pretty crazy awesome. With exception. Now, when it comes to Dokkan, historically, we've had some really good April Fool's events. And case in point, right now in the game, we actually have the Extreme Z area, which I'm currently working on myself. I was hoping to drop a video on it today, but I'm not quite ready for it. But we have an Extreme Z area for the 8-bit Goku and Vegeta units. And I really... am enjoying those units. I'm looking forward to getting those guys out, getting the damage test on them. Hopefully we can have that for you guys tomorrow. These guys, when they dropped in the game, were some of my favorite cards at the time, just because they were kooky and weird, and I'm a big retro game freak. It actually took me back to the old Genesis game for Dragon Ball Z that I used to play like way back in the day. I didn't have a clue what it was saying because it was all in Japanese, but it was a ton of fun to play either way. But so we got these units. They were pretty awesome. We got, those of you that are old enough to remember, the UR Cybermen. I actually spent a very significant, and I mean significant amount of time going, and I'm not even joking, 1% per shot. Where the heck are they? There they are. 1% of the time upgrading their SA. Literally, if you were able to get them when they were here, and you got a Cyberman drop card, or like an R Cyberman or something like that, you could upgrade them with those cards one at a time at a 1% chance. And at a 1% chance, I still managed to get them up to SA10. That's right, even though they're SA10, not a single Kai was harmed in the making of this unit. I did make a troll video there, a troll community post the other day asking what should I put in there. What should I put in the ability system? Well, you can't, because at the time, the dupe system wasn't even here. So, there's no dupes for these guys. There's nothing like that. And obviously, their stats are kind of crap. Hell, the worst atrocity is they never got any love. Like, they've got the Kamehameha Link skill, but they're not even on the Kamehameha team. They don't have any teams. Yeah, I have to test them with a mono strength team. It's like, come on, guy. Like, imagine this unit on... I know, and the links are atrocious, too. Like, New is literally them and Nappa. What? You know, Taxi Terror actually could be pretty good. Brutal Beatdown, Shocking Speed, Infighter. You know, you can link all those, especially with Kamehameha Link and Infighter. You could link all those up. But, actually, I wonder how good he would link. I'd have to go look. I think most of these would be on one of the cell units, too. But neither here nor there. My point is, we got some pretty fun cards back in the day. And starting, I would almost go so far as to say last year, we started seeing kind of a fall off. And when we got this card, I believe that was last year or the year before, I can't remember. It was a while ago, though. April Fools 2018. So, geez. That was when they did Dokkan Battle, wasn't it? So this is kind of like, I won't say the beginning of the end, but it really was, like, not terribly hype. Like, all you can do is you can sell it. Obviously, I've kept mine around. I got a lot of Hercule statues, so don't I? I do. But, more to the point, like, why couldn't they give us something fun? Like, with UR Cyberman. But at least it's a card. At least it's something. They showed something for it. What did we get this year for the big April Fool's joke? We got, let's go back up in here, 20 Dragon Stones, which is nice. We don't generally get Dragon Stones. That's nice. But a Dokkan of the Dead wallpaper. Now, follow me here. We got the UR Cyberman, what, 2016? 2015, I think. I don't remember exactly. We got the UR Cybermen a long time ago. And they could have very easily given us, like, because UR Cybermen could go on Joint Forces team, go on Kamehameha team, could do all this stuff, and it would be a fun unit. They've never given it a Dokkan Awakening. They've never done anything with the card. Like, even the 8-bit units finally this year, which I believe they're like 2 years old at this point, I think. I don't remember exactly. They're old. Finally got a Dokkan Awakening and an EZA at the same time, which is wonderful. But they could have made a Joint Forces zombie card based on the JANEMBA movie to go. Obviously, that would go with the JANEMBA event that we have, not necessarily what's going on currently on JP. But it would have been a ton of fun. Can you imagine getting a zombie card, getting a Dokkan of the Dead zombie card that is from the JANEMBA movie when JANEMBA sealed off the world of the dead and everything started coming back to life? Maybe even a Dokkan Awakens into like the Frieza raising all the dead warriors. Who knows? But that would have been hilarious. That would have been fun. There's so much they could have done with this event, and I really feel like they fell on their faces. Now, I hear the argument. I do hear the argument. Japan's been in dire straits with COVID and all that, but I'm not. I gave them that last year because it was fresh, it was new, and everything was kind of, all in a bad spot last year. But this year, you've had a year to plan this. And for example, the other game we played, if you guys wanted to see something really fun, in the other game we played, Danmachi, here, I'll even bring it up on screen just because I really love what they did with this game. I'm going to go ahead and bring it up over here. So in this game here, for their April Fools event this year, they did a retro theme last year. But they gave us a whole game. I can actually go in here, and it's now a side-scroll. You can pick a character, and it is a side-scrolling shooter. And you can just play this crazy side-scrolling shooter. I'm not going to do too much of this. Well, I will. I really enjoyed this. It would not have been very hard for Dokkan to, for Akatsuki in general, with the kind of money Akatsuki pulls in comparison to Right Flyer, for Akatsuki to be able to pull off something like this. This is, and honestly, this is literally just a port of the event they had last year, just with a few extra tweaks. And this is stupid fun. There's other issues with this on this game's side, but neither here nor there. Like, there's a lot of, research and development in this. There's a lot of love, a lot of care, a lot of concern. And obviously it actually will get hard here in a few minutes if I keep doing this. But you could, Akatsuki, this is directly at Akatsuki, you could have done so much. This company did so much with so little. You could have done so much. You could have done like one stage where you did the first person event. You could have given us a bunch of different cards. You could have given us any number of things. I'm going to fail here in a second because I'm not paying attention. But let's see. So this is kind of my point, guys. Like, when I say I'm disappointed by April Fool's event, that literally, I just got killed. That literally, like, if we go back over to Dokkan for a moment, all we got was 20 Dragon Stones, which is good. I appreciate the 20 Dragon Stones. And a wallpaper. And I would say about half the player base doesn't even use wallpapers. Like, I see so many Dokkan tubers that don't even bother with them. I didn't even for the longest time either. So it's like, come on, guys. Come on. 2021. This game has been out 6 years. And you can't even follow through with like one stage that does the thing you said it could do. You can't even give us a zombie card in the game that we could use and have fun with like you did with the 8-bit cards a couple years ago. You can't even go that far with it. My disappointment is vast. I really would like Akatsuki to do better with their April Fool's event. That's my opinion. Let me know what you guys thought in the comments section, though. I'm kind of honestly a little let down and a little disheartened by what we got here. Maybe my expectations are too high of Akatsuki, and, well, I think they should be for the amount of money that Akatsuki makes off of this game. And it's a Dragon Ball IP. Like, that right there is going to sell the game alone. Like, you make enough off of this. You've got enough backing. You've got, if nothing else, like, hit the people in the Dragon Room. Have them come up with something fun and unique. This is just... We didn't even get a card, guys. And we've almost always gotten a card. We didn't even get a card that we can use and play with. It's disappointing. Just disappointing. Here's the 2022. Here's to hoping for so much more. Akatsuki, fix it next year. You could do better. Like, comment, share. I'll be back at you guys with more Dokkan Battle here really soon. We're going to do the damage test on the 8-bit units. I love those 8-bit units. They're absolutely great. And remember, if your mother asks where I went, tell her went out for cigarettes.